The objective of this activity is to use the data derived from a newspaper and represent it graphically. So whenever you have any type of data, you can represent that graphically. Let's understand the concept behind this. Suppose you have a sentence in which there are, say, 20 words. Each word will have different letters in it, and therefore you will have different letters occurring different number of times in the sentence. So we are going to pick up a paragraph from the newspaper and then write the letters. So all the letters will be written starting from A, B, C and so on up to Z. We will draw the tallies, that means the tally marks. That means we will represent how many times A occurs in that particular sentence or paragraph using tally marks, that is horizontal and vertical lines like this. And then we will count the frequencies. Frequency is the number of lines we have drawn here. So if the frequency of A is 10, B is 14 and C is 17 and so on. So we will have the frequency of all the 26 alphabets. This is how you convert a raw data into the frequency table. After drawing the frequency table, we have numerous options of representing this data in the form of a graph. We can use bar graphs, we can use line charts, we can use pie charts. These are some of the options. So let's see how we can perform this activity using sketch pens, geometry box, Fevicol and newspaper cutting.
For performing this activity on drawing a frequency table, just take a cutout of maybe a newspaper or a pamphlet or any book. You can take any sentence written on that, and we will try to draw the tally marks and frequency for all the alphabets which are used to write this statement. So in the alphabet column, you can write all the alphabets from A to Z. I'm not writing everything here because that will be a big table. So you have to make the table in such a way that you have to write all the alphabets up to Z. So what do you have to do next? Whenever you see the first alphabet here, the first alphabet here is P, right? So strike off P, and along the P you just write 1. So that shows that the tally marks for P is 1. And likewise you have A. So keep on striking one alphabet at a time and keep on putting a vertical line in that particular row. So when you complete all the alphabets up to Y, you will have tally marks like these. So A is a very common alphabet. It will come maybe like 15, 16, 20, 25 times. So after every fourth vertical line, draw a cross line to make a group of 5. So if A comes 17 times, then you will be writing the tally marks like this. See, groups of 5 and then 2 more. So this is 17. And likewise, B may have say 8. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. C may have like 3, or D may have 6, 4, 5, 6. So that number of lines which you have drawn here, that depends on how many times that particular alphabet occurs in this sentence. And then after completing the table with all the alphabets, you have considered all the alphabets and drawn the tally marks for all 26 alphabets. You will just count how many lines are drawn here, and that will be written in the frequency column. So if these are 17 lines, then you have to write 17 as the frequency for A. These are 5 plus 3, 8 lines, and likewise you can just count the total number of lines, and corresponding to that particular alphabet you will get the frequency. That will complete our entire frequency table, and the activity on drawing the frequency table is hence completed.